Hi, my name is Akumia, and in today's video, I'm talking about ratio, how to understand ratios in the easy way. A ratio of is a comparison of two or more numbers and things. Ratio ratio. This talks about comparing things, comparing mostly two things. For example, let's say we have three red markers and six black markers in a class. We use the ratio to compare the number of red markers and six red markers and black markers in the class. The ratio of red markers to markers in a class is written as the ratio of these red markers to black markers is written as red markers is to black markers. All ratio is about is comparing things. So ratio compares quantities. We are comparing the number of red markers to the number of sets of black markers in a class. So ratio can be written in a word form as how I've written the red markers is to black markers. Or it can be written in a column form. Let's move down here. Ways in which ratios can be written. The ratio, or let's use this example. The ratio of red markers to black markers in a class is written as pens markers, red markers is to, this is a column form, is to black markers, column form. We are comparing the number of red markers to black markers. Red markers 3 and black markers 6. So 3 is to 6. We also say that is to as the word form, which is red markers is to black markers, word form. And the last form is the fraction form. The word form would be like 3 is compared to 6. 3 is to 6. The last form is the fraction form. Ratios can be written as fractions. These are called rational numbers. So the last form in the fraction form. 3 is to 6 can also be written as 3 over 6. This is the number of red markers and the number of black markers. The number of red markers, the one in front will be the numerator and the one at the bottom will be the denominator. The first quantity becomes the numerator as I have said, and the second quantity becomes the denominator. So how do we simplify this? You just take out the highest common factor, which is 3 and 3. You divide it, you get 1 and you get 2. So this can also be the ratio. So 1 red marker would be compared to 2 black markers. So when you see a red marker, you must find two black markers. And when you see three red markers, you must find five black markers. That's how ratios work. They are used in comparing things. And ratio can compare more than two things, but the fraction form is used to compare only two quantities. In ratio, we normally use numbers. The red and the black markers are just examples. The ratio involve numbers as 3 and 6 are the numbers. Are the numbers that we are comparing. What does it mean to compare these things? That means for every three markers, as I have said, I must also see for every three markers, three red markers. I must also see six black markers. Now, let's move on to the last form. The order in which a ratio is given is very important. The order in which a ratio is given is very important. Let's solve some questions before we come to this one. There are 6 balls and 4 rackets, and the ratio of balls. So what is the ratio of balls to rackets? Is 6:4. The ratio of balls to markers is 6:4. We like writing it in the column form, so 6:4. And you know that this can be also be written as a fraction. So 6/4. This is the first one, so it becomes the numerator and this becomes the denominator. You divide it by 2. 6 is the highest common factor. And you get 3 and 2. Both of them are the same because with 6 balls and 4 rackets, when there are 6 balls, there are 4 rackets, and when there are 3 balls, when there are 3 balls, there are 2 rackets. It's the same thing. So 6 balls and 4 rackets is equivalent to 3 balls and 2 rackets. They are all the same. They are equal. Now, let's move on to what I was saying. The order in which a ratio is given is important. The ratio of 4 to 6 is written as 4:6, and the ratio of 6:4 is written as 6:4. Don't mix them because if you do, you get a wrong answer. So that's why I said the order in which the ratio is given is important. Let's take this for example. 5 dog cats. So the number of dogs are 5 and the number of cats are 10. When you do this, you get 5/10 and divide it through by 5 and 5. You get 1 is to 2. So when you see a dog, you must also see 2 cats. So 1 is to 2. And the number of cats to dog is 10 is to 5. 10 will be the numerator since it comes first, 5 will be the denominator since it comes last. You divide 3 by the highest common factor, 5 and 5. You get 1, you get 2. You might say these are the same, but whilst working with ratios, you must check whether it follows what you are doing. So the order in which a ratio is given is important. Let's see. Ratios must have the same units of measurement. Ratios must have the same unit of measurement. When expressing two quantities as a ratio, it is essential that they have the same unit of measurement. Should have the same unit of measurement. When expressing two quantities, they must have the same unit of measurement. This ensures for a fair comparison. Like comparing 20 minutes to 5 hours, you would say that 20 minutes more is more than 5 hours unless they are in the same unit. So we often convert one or both quantities into the same unit. Let's take this for an example. 2 meters is to 50 centimeters. You need a rate of conversion. You need the units of measurement to solving this. I'll give you an easy trick in one of my upcoming videos. But you need to change one of the units so that it becomes the other one, or you change both into the same one. So I will take 2 meters. Since 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters is equal to 100 centimeters. 2 meters will be equal to 200 centimeters. 100 times 2 over 1, 200 centimeters. So it will be 200 centimeters over 50 centimeters. The units would cancel. Now you get 200 over 50. Now you get 200 over 50 and you divide it by the highest common factor, which is 50 and which is 50. You divide it by the highest common factor, which is 50 and 50. So you get 4 over 1. This is the answer. So 2 centimeters is to 50 centimeters. 2 meters is to 50 centimeters. You get 4 centimeters. That's all I got for today's video. Please subscribe and share it with other friends. Thanks for watching.